Mexico and the surrounding region. This is News 3 New Mexico, your local source for news, sports, and first weather.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Garcia. The New Mexico Supreme Court started hearing arguments on a very hot topic today, and they have a big decision to make. Cheyenne Cope tells you about how the decision could affect the whole state.
Today is a much anticipated day for some couples here in New Mexico. The state Supreme Court will begin to make a decision about whether same-sex marriage should be legal throughout the entire state. The issue is complicated because New Mexico law doesn't explicitly prohibit or authorize gay marriage. We spoke with Roosevelt County Clerk Donna Carpenter about how she interprets the marriage laws in New Mexico.
The marriage law has in statute written the male and female on the application, and also it says bride and groom when they return their license.
The push for a statewide decision comes after the Doña Ana County Clerk began issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples just a few months ago, and since then several counties have done the same.
There has been a county clerk who just up and one day decided to issue the same-sex marriage, and then there's been several cases brought against various county clerks across the state where the district judge has commanded them to do that.
A poll taken by the Santa Fe New Mexican shows that New Mexicans are pretty divided on the issue, with 51% of those polled agreeing with allowing gay and lesbian couples to wed.
Personally, I don't agree with homosexuality, but I'm not going to tell someone that they're wrong and they need to change.
I think that the law should reflect America and the Constitution, which says that we all have a right to be free and pursue our happiness, and I don't have a right to tell anyone else what they should do. I don't want anyone else telling me what I should do.
The highest court may come to a decision today, or it could take longer. But until then, here in Roosevelt County, same-sex marriage licenses will not be issued.
I have before me a resolution that was made in 2004, I believe. It's signed by the commissioners at that time and by the county clerk at that time, Joyce Fraze, and it's supporting marriage between a man and a woman, and I believe that this county still feels that way from the feedback that I've got.
Cheyenne Cope, News 3 New Mexico.
The past weekend was not a typical one for Portales. From the Roosevelt County Fairgrounds, there was loud music coming and the nice smell of delicious food. The 40th annual Peanut Valley Festival was the cause of all the fun, celebrations, and News 3 New Mexico reporter Ileana Goni was there to report.
It's mid-October and the city of Portales was once again ready to host the Peanut Valley Festival. This year marked the 40th anniversary of the event, and celebrations included shopping, delicious food, plenty of entertainment, and live music. According to Carl Terry, the executive director of Roosevelt County Chamber of Commerce and one of the organizers of the event, more than 125 vendors joined in the celebrations and thousands of visitors stopped by.
We've had a great year with Peanut Valley Festival. We're really pleased with the crowds we've had. The weather's been good, and we just couldn't ask for a whole lot more.
Inside the festival grounds, the vendors were offering the guests plenty of crafts and other products for sale. At the same time outside, food trucks were offering delicious snacks and drinks for everyone. The festival even had to offer fun activities for the little ones and maybe some not so little. The vendors were quite excited about the flow of guests they had the chance to greet.
We had a huge rush. It was just really, really busy. And it's been a great weekend, though. It really has.
Yesterday was really busy. Today it's starting to pick up. It was a little slower earlier today, but now it's good.
We have activities for the kids, and the kids get to play and stuff while their parents shop.
I'm just enjoy looking at the booths and different things.
I like looking at the knives and stuff.
Live music was provided by different bands, such as the Swanee Singers, Blackwater Band, and Will Bannister and the Mulberry Band, as the visitors enjoyed two-stepping. Aside from enjoying the music, food, and entertainment, the Peanut Valley Festival was also a great way to reconnect with old friends.
This is great. Yeah, it's a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a long time, so it's a great place to get back in touch with people.
Old customers coming back to see you again. It's great.
It's like homecoming week.
And what economy downfall. The vendors were enjoying great sales of their products and promised to come back next year.
We sold yesterday as much as we sold all weekend last year, so that was really good.
The recent shutdown of the nation's largest peanut processing plant in Portales did not break the spirits of the visitors and the celebrations.
No, it hasn't affected. We've been doing peanuts in this valley for nearly 100 years. We're concerned about the families that were laid off. We think things will work themselves out eventually, but we've had a couple of groups, the Portales Women's Club, the Ministerial Alliance is doing some donations and at the festival, so we're hoping to help those folks through their tough time here.
Next year, Terry predicts much greater number of visitors, vendors, and entertainment, and we will be there to celebrate. With News 3 New Mexico, I'm Eliana Goni.
And with all this cold weather just around the corner, knowing how to prepare for your homes for this winter is going to be crucial. We're going to send it over to our very own Zach Self to see what kind of procedures we should keep in mind.
Well, you're right, Kristen. Things are definitely starting to cool off, and this time of year it's important to make sure your homes are ready by doing things like insulating your doors and windows. This week I went out to find out just how you can prepare your home for the upcoming chilly months, and here's what I found out. In some parts of the country, they're already here. So the question is, how do you keep your home safe through the coming months? Where do you even start?
Any place you have wind can get through the doors, seal around doors and windows, and just check for any place that you may have a leak of warm air.
And with the days growing colder and colder, what time is the right time to start preparing your home?
The latter part of October is getting a little late, so you can do it any time, but it's a lot easier on the homeowner to do it early.
And when it comes to insulating your home, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Any exposed pipes need to be wrapped securely with good insulation around it. Have busted pipes as a consequence. And then most of the time it's in during the night when it's cold and then you got water running everywhere, and it's sure a lot easier to prevent it rather than it is to cure it.
And if you're wondering how to keep the heat in and the cold out, here are some money-saving tips. Keep doors and windows closed as much as possible, seal off unused rooms, and be sure to let plenty of sunshine into your home. And if you still need to get your homes ready for the upcoming months, your local hardware store has all the supplies you'll need. Reporting live, Zach Self.
Well, it's that time of year again for St. Bernard Farm Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch's annual festivities, located on Pleasant Hill Highway in Clovis, New Mexico. Families and friends can come out and participate in all it has to offer. Besides the corn maze, St. Bernard also offers many activities for children, including a zip line, hay rides, wood maze, and much more. Regular admission is $8, not including the many activities inside. The haunted corn maze in-house will also cost $10. $2 off coupons are available at McDonald's and Taco Box. St. Bernard opens on Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m., Saturdays from 1 to 9, and Sundays from 2 to 8 p.m. Come out and experience fun for the whole family. For more information, visit St. Bernard Farm Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch Facebook page. Hey, stay tuned to News 3 New Mexico. We'll be right back with more news after the break.